Hi, I'm Mark Coyner. I'm your student's digital communications teacher. Welcome to Curriculum Night.
Before we get started, here's a little bit about me. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I was raised in Arizona. This is my 28th year of teaching, 7th at WMS. Prior to moving to Washington 8 years ago, I taught in Nevada and Arizona. I've been an elementary school librarian, a high cap teacher, and taught 4th and 5th grade. I have certificates and degrees in history, elementary education, media instructional technology, school librarianship, and gifted and talented education. My brilliant wife is a veterinarian, and though we don't have children, we do have many furry ones. To give you an overview of this class, students will learn a variety of apps to create digital projects. This class will focus on 3 primary skills: video editing, desktop publishing, and multimedia presentations. Each unit will comprise a third of the class's projects. My overarching goal for this class is for students to develop skills that they can apply to their core classes. Additionally, an emphasis will be put on individual creativity, going beyond the traditional skills competency assessment. So basically, I'm happy if they are good with the skills, but I want them to apply them. Students will learn the basic of video editing using an online app, WeVideo. We may also use some of the applications on our desktop, such as iMovie and Camtasia. They'll also be using iPads and editing on those iPads with mobile apps such as iMovie and KineMaster. One of our projects will be called the Bucket List Project, and this is to advance students' editing skills and get them thinking about their hopes and expectations for the future. They'll be finding images, high-resolution images online, keeping citations of those images, and putting it together in a video with movement, music, and text. It's a fun project. We'll be doing most of our publishing assignments using an app called Google Slides. It's pretty common to most people. We may also use another app called Lucid Press. When doing print publications, students will learn how to layer backgrounds, add text, add graphics, resize documents for potential printing, exporting the projects to PDFs, and also image formats if it's something like our meme project that we do. We'll also be using some online photo editing programs such as Photopea and potentially Photoshop on our iMacs. Students will again use an online app called Lucid Press to create posters, such as infographic posters and inspirational quote posters. They'll learn how to resize text and graphics to convey information quickly to the viewer. For some of our multimedia projects, we'll be using an app called Powtoon. In Powtoon, it's a hybrid app where it's video meets PowerPoint. It's a really cool, fun app. It's got a lot of animated characters. It's got a lot of interesting movement. I will encourage the students to do a project that's called the Bulldog Way, which is our PBIS positive behavior intervention system, and also to potentially do a project where they cover a social studies or science project. I will have the students create quizzes in Google Slides where they learn to utilize some of the interactivity that is maybe hidden in an app such as Google Slides. I will also encourage them to incorporate video and sound for further information and for fun. If we have time, I'm a big fan of Scratch animation. Scratch animation uses blocky coding, and this will actually go well with their rotation, because many of the students in this class will go on to computer science/robotics with Ms. Inger. Scratch animation allows students to do storytelling projects, to create basic games. Those students who are really into it can create even more complex games. It's a really good online app, and it's created by Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Throughout the semester, I will have students producing projects in different formats, video, print publications, images. So as the students are progressing, I want them to create a digital portfolio that can house all of their projects if they were to share it with others, to give them an idea of what it's like in the outside world when you are selling yourself in the sense of your skills. In terms of grading, my focus is on two essential components. The project, since it's a project-based course, the project amounts to 80% of the grade. But I also include daily and weekly tasks that are worth 20% of the grade, such as checklists, such as exporting in different formats of the project, and even citation lists when they are doing video projects that involve outside media. Here's an example. In the bucket list video, students will receive 5 points at a weight of 20% for the following tasks: completing their mind map in Lucidchart, properly citing their media for their credits in a Google Doc, and submitting a completed checklist. 80% of the grade will be based on the exported and submitted video. All assignments can be improved and resubmitted. I also accept late or updated work up until the last week of the grading period. If an assignment has been graded, I expect students to contact me to request regrading. At the same time, if a student submits work late, I also expect the student to contact me. So how can you help your students? I'm always available to meet with your student one-on-one in a Zoom meeting if they fall behind or have struggled with my instruction. Please encourage them to communicate with me if they need extra help. Also, I encourage you to check Skyward or Schoology for missing assignments or ones with low grades. Work can always be submitted late or improved and resubmitted. The easiest way to contact me is through my school email, mcoyner@osd.wednet.edu. Like most teachers, I have my school Gmail on my phone and get notifications. If you don't hear back from me within a day, please don't hesitate to shoot me a reminder email. I'm always embarrassed when I miss an email and will get back to you promptly. I'm also available for phone calls or Zoom meetings. We can schedule it through email.
Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope to have a really great year with your students.